The Welcome World Bike 2026 Honda GB500 is not just a motorcycle, it's a tribute to timeless design wrapped in modern performance. Welcome back to World Bike, where we explore machines that blend heritage and innovation. Today, we're diving deep into the 2026 Honda GB500, a revival of the classic Café copyright racer that once defined Honda's craftsmanship. This new edition is a beautiful fusion of retro styling, modern engineering, and the unmistakable spirit of the open road. Let's start with what makes the GB500 so special. Originally launched in the late 1980s, the GB series was Honda's ode to British racing bikes of the 1960s. Fast forward to 2026, and Honda has brought it back with precision and purpose. The bike's design instantly pulls you in: sleek lines, rounded headlamp, sculpted tank, and that signature single-seat cowl that screams Café copyright racer attitude. It carries the vintage vibe of the original, but every element has been redefined for today's rider. Powering the 2026 Honda GB500 is a 500cc, liquid-cooled, single-cylinder engine that produces around 45 horsepower and 43 Nm of torque. It's not a race machine, but it was never meant to be. The GB500 is all about character and control. The single-cylinder thump gives it that soulful sound and raw riding feel that connects you directly to the road. The engine has been tuned for strong mid-range torque, ideal for city cruising and open road rides alike. You can expect a smooth, linear power delivery and a satisfying exhaust note that pays homage to its roots. The 6-speed gearbox feels crisp and well matched to the engine's power curve, ensuring you get an enjoyable and refined riding experience whether you're weaving through traffic or enjoying a weekend ride through the hills. Honda has also equipped the GB500 with a slipper clutch and optional quick-shifter features that modern riders will appreciate for their convenience and performance edge. Handling is where the GB500 truly shines. The chassis is a new lightweight steel tube frame inspired by the original, but reinforced for better rigidity and balance. The suspension setup includes a 41mm shown upside-down front fork and twin rear shocks with adjustable preload. Together, they deliver a comfortable yet sporty feel, perfect for both casual rides and twisty backroads. The bike feels stable, nimble, and planted, giving riders confidence at all speeds. Braking duties are handled by a single 320mm disc at the front with a dual piston caliper and a 240mm disc at the rear, backed by dual-channel ABS. It's more than enough stopping power for a bike in this class, and the feedback through the lever is predictable and precise. Honda hasn't ignored technology either. Even though the GB500 looks old school, it's loaded with subtle modern touches. You get a semi-digital instrument cluster with a classic round analog tachometer, LED lighting all around, and optional traction control that can be toggled off for a more pure, mechanical feel. The riding ergonomics are slightly forward-leaning but comfortable enough for long hours on the saddle. The seat height sits at 790mm, making it accessible to most riders, and the footpeg positioning strikes the right balance between sporty and relaxed. Now, let's talk about the design language of the soul of the GB500. The 2026 model carries that nostalgic British racer DNA with modern craftsmanship. The metallic tank with contrasting pinstripes, the polished engine casing, the spoked wheels, and the minimal bodywork all contribute to its timeless look. Honda offers the bike in 3 color options: classic green, vintage black, and a deep maroon red, all of which enhance its retro charm. Fuel efficiency remains one of Honda's strong suits. The 2026 GB500 delivers around 30 km/L, thanks to the efficient fuel injection system and lightweight frame. Combined with a 15-liter fuel tank, it's capable of long, uninterrupted rides. The exhaust system has also been carefully tuned not just for performance, but for that unmistakable deep single-cylinder note that makes every ride emotionally engaging. As for pricing, the 2026 Honda GB500 starts at around $7,800 internationally, or approximately a superscript 16.5 lakh in the Indian market. For what it offers: a heritage, craftsmanship, and Honda's reliability, it's a solid value proposition. The bike targets riders who appreciate vintage style but don't want to compromise on modern reliability and safety. The GB500 is not about top-end speed or aggressive performance. It's about enjoying the essence of motorcycling, of feeling every vibration, every gear shift, every moment of connection with the machine. It's ideal for those who love classic lines and a relaxed yet spirited ride. Honda's approach here is clear: build a machine that makes you fall in love with riding all over again. The 2026 Honda GB500 represents a return to purity. In a world filled with high-tech sport bikes and massive adventure machines, the GB500 is refreshingly simple. It's for riders who believe in the journey, not just the destination. Whether you're a young enthusiast drawn to retro aesthetics or an experienced rider nostalgic for the golden era of motorcycles, The GB500 has something special to offer. So, is the 2026 Honda GB500 worth it? Absolutely. If you want a bike that looks like art, rides like a dream, and carries the unmistakable DNA of Honda's heritage, then this is the one. It's a motorcycle that doesn't just get you from A to B, it takes you back in time, while still keeping your wheels firmly planted in the future. Thanks for watching World Bike. If you loved this review, hit like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, so would you choose the 2026 Honda GB500 for your next ride, or are you waiting for another retro masterpiece from Honda? Ride safe, and see you in the next video.